Top hero Alex Eala versus Tereza Valentova. Epic first round showdown in Osaka. Philippines, let's go. Alex. Flex biceps. Osaka wakes up to a new story. Morning mist hovers above the Utsubo Tennis Center, wrapping the courts in a veil of quiet anticipation. The sky blushes with hints of gold and pink, the kind of sky that feels like the world is holding its breath. And on this crisp morning, two young women, from two very different worlds, are prepared to collide in a match that could define their season, maybe even their destiny. Alexandra Eala from the Philippines, Tereza Valentova from the Czech Republic. First round. WTA Osaka Open 2025. It's not just a match. It's a moment. Two paths, one court. The Osaka Open has always been known as a launch pad, where rising stars make their names before the world fully notices them. It's where grit meets grace, and hidden gems start to shine under the Japanese sun. For Alex Eala, 20 years old and blazing through the ranks, Osaka represents another step in a long, uphill climb. Every point she wins feels like a small revolution for her, for Filipino tennis, and for every young athlete who dreams of breaking barriers. Her story is almost mythical back home. A girl from Manila who left at 12 to train in Spain. A teenager who juggled books, homesickness, and backhand drills until her wrists ached. A champion molded not by privilege, but by persistence. Across the net stands Tereza Valentova, a Czech prodigy only a year older but already turning heads in Europe. Trained in the structured academies of Prague, Valentova's game is textbook precision. Clean strokes, heavy serves, and a calmness that borders on icy. If Eala is the flame, Valentova is the frost. But today, both burn with the same desire, to win, the buzz before battle. By noon, the stand began to fill. Japanese fans, polite but passionate, wave small flags. The Filipino community in Osaka has turned up in numbers, their chants in Tagalog mixing with English cheers, carrying one name over and over again. Let's go, Alex. Kaya mo yan. Even before the warm-up begins, the air vibrates with energy. Commentators whisper predictions. One says Eala's speed and tactical mind might outmaneuver Valentova's power. Another insists the Czech's precision will neutralize Eala's creativity. No one can agree, and that's what makes it thrilling. When the umpire calls, "Ladies and gentlemen, warm up," the stadium falls into reverent silence. Two rackets rise, two hearts steady, and history starts ticking. The opening rally. The first serve comes from Valentova. Smooth, powerful. Down the tee, Eala reads it, stretches, blocks the return deep. Rally. The rhythm builds. The crowd leans forward. Forehand. Backhand. Slice. Then boom. Eala flicks a forehand cross-court that kisses the line. The crowd gasps, then erupts. A statement shot. It's only the first game, but it feels like a spark lighting a fuse. Valentova answers in kind, tightening her patterns, drawing Eala into longer rallies. Her ground strokes are like arrows, straight, sharp, deliberate. But Eala, with her cat-like movement and tactical feel, keeps disrupting the rhythm. By the fourth game, both have broken serve once. By the sixth, they're locked at 3-3. The match feels less like tennis, more like storytelling. Each rally another chapter in a script of resilience. The fire within. Alex Eala is not the tallest player, not the most powerful, but she carries something different, the Filipino spirit of resilience. Every point lost becomes motivation. Every cheer from the crowd becomes a heartbeat. At 4-4, she faces two break points. Valentova's returns are scorching now. The Czech leans in, drives a backhand down the line. Perfect. 5-4. Valentova to serve for the set. Eala walks to her chair, towel over her face. She looks calm, but inside she's a storm. She reminds herself, "You've been here before. Stay patient. Stay smart." Valentova starts strong. First serve ace. 15-0. Another powerful forehand. 30-0. The Czech crowd claps politely, sensing the set is near. Then the shift. Eala changes her tactic. She steps closer to the baseline, takes the ball early, forces Valentova to move. Suddenly, the rhythm breaks. Eala hits a forehand winner. Then a drop shot, 30-30. The crowd senses something brewing. Valentova tightens, hits long. Break point Eala. The next rally stretches 23 shots. It ends with Eala sliding into a backhand down the line. The ball barely clears the net. Valentova lunges, misses. Break back. 5-5. The crowd explodes. Even the Japanese fans, usually reserved, are clapping wildly. 2 games later, Eala holds her nerve in a tiebreak and snatches the set 7-6-4. She pumps her fist, eyes blazing. Osaka feels her heartbeat. The Czech counterattack. If the first set belonged to Eala's fire, the second belongs to Valentova's ice. The Czech regroups beautifully. Her serve becomes unbreakable, her forehand clean as a blade. She attacks every short ball, punishes every hesitation. Eala tries to vary, mixing spins and slices, but Valentova is locked in, the kind of zone only elite athletes know. In just 32 minutes, Valentova takes the set 6-2. But there's no panic in Eala's eyes. She's known too many comebacks to be scared of one lost set. The final set, where legends begin. Third set, 1 hour, 50 minutes played. The Osaka sun starts to dip lower, painting the court in amber light. Eala bounces the ball, serves. Valentova returns deep, forcing an error. 0-15, then 0-30. But Eala breathes. She whispers, focus, then does something few expect. She serves and volleys. A perfect backhand volley. 15-30. Next point, an ace. Then a forehand winner. She holds. 1-0. The crowd roars like it's a championship. Valentova answers with her own hold. 1-1. Then 2-2. Then 3-3. Every game feels like a lifetime. Every point like a heartbeat. The rallies stretch past 25 shots. Eala slides, recovers, defends, turning defense into attack with artistry. At 4-3, she breaks her with a dazzling lob that brings the entire stadium to its feet. Valentova looks stunned, not angry, just amazed. But champions don't crumble easily. Valentova breaks back immediately. 4-4. You can almost taste the tension in the air. The final stand. At 5-4, Eala finds herself once again serving for the match. It's deja vu from the tiebreak set, the beginning of something greater. The next day's newspapers call it. Eala shocks Osaka, the birth of a star. But those who followed her since her teenage years know. This isn't the birth of a star. It's the unveiling of one that's been glowing quietly all along. Eala's Osaka victory isn't about luck. It's the sum of 1,000 lonely training sessions, of missed birthdays, of broken rackets, and rebuilt confidence. It's proof that dreams, no matter how distant, bend toward those who refuse to stop chasing. The Osaka spirit. Tennis fans will remember this match not because it changed a bracket, but because it changed hearts. The chants of "Let's go, Alex" still echo softly through Osaka's courts long after sunset. And somewhere in the echo lives a message she carries with her everywhere she goes. Believe in your fight, play with your soul, and never forget, because Alexandra Eala doesn't just play tennis. She tells stories of courage, one rally at a time. And in Osaka, on that unforgettable first-round afternoon, she wrote her best chapter yet. Let's go, Alex. Flexed biceps, the world is watching, and she's just getting started. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.